Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect here on the Game Professor channel. I am your host, the Game Professor, and we are in the midst of the Geth Incursion side quest. So we have two more. Only one of them is visible on screen right now, but we have two more Geth outposts that we have to take care of. So this is the one that our characters are aware of, and then the last one will become clear once we finish off this system. So let's see if we can finish off this mission, this little side questy situation today. So Magi in the Banshee system, that is where we are going to be landing. Orbits the binary giant stars. Banshee A is a blue star with of spectral class A for I don't know if those are I's or ones. A for 3, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Banshee B is an aging red giant of class M5, 3 over 220 times the size of Sol. Alright, but we will first check the other planets, see if we can survey anything. Almos, hydrogen helium giant, and Pregel, which we can survey. An enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Very cool. A Turian insignia, okay. While scanning the planet Pregel, you discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. Fascinating, okay. Very cool. But to our planet, Magi. Let's land, and hopefully we will get through this whole side quest line today. That's the plan anyway. So, get our lady squad again. And I do love the details where, if you look, you can tell when looking at the suns that it's a binary sun system. You can see that. The dwarf and the larger sun. Very cool. But let's see, where are we going? We have an anomaly over here. We have the outpost there. I do want to go for the anomaly, just because the anomalies usually are good stuff and will usually expand information within the game. That's why I really like to go for the anomalies. I can see our mineral that we're going for over there. So we will take care of that, and I believe this is another pure firefight outside of a structure. I'm pretty sure that first one we went to was the only one that has the fighting within the facility. Another rare. We're very close to finishing off the rares. I think we're to the last 2 or something like that. But hopefully this anomaly will get us something interesting. No sign of enemies, so that's good. I will always take that. Hopefully it's not a matriarch's writing. That's the one thing. I don't want it to be a matriarch's writing, since we're well over the required ones for that. Oh, and there's another anomaly over here as well. This might be one that I'm thinking of in terms of things that you can get that are not on the map initially. Turian insignia, awesome. The strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edison colony insignia. Excellent. And I think this is going to be some sort of skull. If I'm correct in my guess, this is going to be some sort of skull. Yep. Odd skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Cool stuff. Luckily I can walk my... Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Really? That was so dumb. Alright, into the vehicle. We are not going to go for the debris, even though it's right there. Just not worth it in my view. We will work our way around and get to the Geth outpost and get this taken care of. And I really like the implications of this Geth Incursion that we're getting into right now as the series goes on, because even when Tali brings up the fact that that something Geth related would be perfect for her to bring back for her pilgrimage, she acknowledges that she can't get stuff from Geth who have been indoctrinated by Sovereign and Saren. So the implication there is that there's a subset of Geth who have not been touched by him. Therefore, the way that the Geth are an enemy is not wholly tied up with Saren. It is a really cool acknowledgement of some stuff that's coming down the line, and I think it's brilliant. It's a really cool way to expand what the Geth are, really. Looks like we have some turrets that we're going to be going after. But first, we have a magnesium deposit here. And just fair warning, there may be a moment where Chester hops up into my lap. He keeps coming over and looking up at me with his paws on my leg, being oh so adorable, as he does. There we are. There we are. You are down. Can I get you? Oh, I can. You can't get me, though. It's brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. Brilliant, I say. Ha! I don't think I have a good Eartha Kitt impression. Just gonna throw that out there. I don't think she is someone that I can really do justice to as far as impressions go. Oh shoot, no, this one might be one where I have to go into a facility. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. I don't like when I have to go into a facility and fight them on foot. I like taking care of them with the Mako. It's faster. Well, it's not it actually might not be faster. I don't know that for sure, but it's less stressful. It's much less stressful to be using heavy weapons to take out enemies, even if it is ostensibly not a fair fight. But that being said, the Geth will use unfair tactics all the time. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh, you blocked. You had a block. How dare. There we are. There we are. Alright, I got him too. Was not expecting that. There we are. And we have a Colossus. Well, shoot. That was not what I wanted to happen. Let me see. This might be sufficient to block its shots. I think it might be. Sweet. But I'm still getting damage off on it. That's the important thing. Making sure you're still damaging the Colossus.
This is odd. I would have expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth Incursion into this region.
I agree.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
Perfect.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
Excellent. I don't know what glitch causes the repetition there, but let's do this. We will take care of this episode, guys. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Because this is I realize this has been a long set of side quests that we've been doing. So, let's do it. Get ourselves to... Oh, it was this one. So Grissom. Grissom is where we are going. Do you need me to go get canned tomatoes? Babe. Okay, are you sure? Okay. Cause I'm like 20 minutes away from being done. If you change your mind, let me know. Alright, so in the Grissom system, we can survey Benda, sulfur dioxide, and chlorine atmosphere. Though technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for a crust to form. Interesting. Global seat of molten rock. I mean, it's pretty close. We got a League of One medallion, and I of course forgot to read it. Zaharix, we can survey. Nitrogen and argon, a light metal, blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant, Grissom. Okay. I think we're probably going to be going to Sulcrum. Just gonna throw that out there, because it's very rare for a moon to be possible to highlight. Yep, that's where we're going. And we have a heat hazard. Fabulous. And quick asteroid belt survey. Oh, got something there. Rocky asteroid with a rare. I think we might have... That might have finished off the rare elements. Alright, nothing. Yes. I would say that it's up to you. Because if you're okay waiting 20 minutes for me to finish, I'm more than happy to go get some canned tomatoes. I want to get you things to help you do things. Are you, but I also don't want you to, if you're antsy and want to get going, I don't want you to have to wait. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay. All right. So, the largest moon of the gas giant Notobon, it has trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Various deposits of sodium in the crust. Alright, lots of fun stuff. Sounds good, let's land. I'm still waiting for Chester to just hop up on my lap and unplug my mic. That's what I'm anticipating. And he keeps coming up and walking away. Gotta love cats. Alrighty. So, what do we have? There is... What? Okay. That's very strange that it's not just telling me that it's the Geth outpost. So, I do want to get this anomaly first, so we'll very quickly take care of that. Nice and easy. I do like it when worlds are easier to traverse like this. Only difficulty, this anomaly is right at the top of that plateau, for lack of a better word for it. But it shouldn't be too difficult to get up to, I don't think. Oh yeah, this is easy Mako climbing. Easy Mako climbing, my goodness. What do we have here? An Asari capsule. Probably going to be a Matriarch's writing. Yep. Several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Excellent. And you can see the level 1 hazard definitely having an impact very quickly as soon as we get out of the Mako. But on we go to the Geth outpost. And we will officially be done. I will probably finish off this episode with talking to Tali just to really provide closure, because it's good to do that. If I don't do that, I'll do a check-in with all 3 of our alien loyalty mission folks at the beginning of next episode before we go off to Vermeer. I'll basically decide timing-wise which makes more sense, because this could be a pretty quick take care of. Oh, hello. I would like to make sure that I am not getting hit by the beams. I don't care all that much about the rockets. That. It's really the beams, and my left stick got stuck or something. That's why I was moving and why I looked down randomly. Because that's not what I meant to do. I'm mixing up all my buttons right now. Goodness gracious. There we go. Relatively quick. Oh, this is one where I think we'll have to go in. We'll have to do some. We'll have to take care of everything in here as well. Oops. I do want to get some repairs in. I do wish it was possible to boost the shields at this point as well. That is the one frustration I have with Mako combat. The fact that you can't boost the shields. My left joystick is continuing to get very slightly stuck, going very slightly left. It's quite irritating. I mean, I have a very old Xbox 360, so it's honestly not really surprising that I would be having some issues with it at this point. Go. There we go. There we go. Yes, I got them. Sweet. Quick next set of repairs. Because if we have to do any fighting after we get out of here, I'd rather not end up in a position of having a busted Mako when we do that. So, beautiful. Just gonna get everything out now. Ooh. Oh, those shields on Liara. Ugh. Alright, I am... Oh, it will let me save. Excellent. Oh, and I can tell that we have ghosts or something in there because I saw some jumping. Fun, fun, fun. Just what I want to be dealing with, combat-wise. Alright. First off, let's get some... Let's get a sabotage off on you. Goodness gracious. Wow. You really got me overheated. I hate Geth with their tech abilities. Really? Really? Tali, please just use Carnage on this thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Why must you do this to me, game? I mean... And... Of course, yeah, it's... I just walk through it. I can't use it as anything, and yet it blocks everything that I do. Alright. Oh boy. Well, that there, I would say, is some lucky. There we go. Well, well, well. Let's see here. That was actually a really cool freeze frame that I got there accidentally. I hate stalkers. Well, dang it. Shoot. I didn't save it. I did save it. Good. Okay, good. I did save it. Alright. I was worried for a second that I hadn't learned my lesson again. Okay. Here we go. And yeah, I'm just gonna start off with my sniper. Right here. I should have done this right at the start. Taking care of Mr. Destroyer back there. And hopefully... Yep. There we go. Well, we definitely have destroyers that really want to just pummel us. There we go. Where are my destroyers at? There you are. There we go. Ah, there's a juggernaut up there. That's what's going on. I don't know what's worse always. Juggernauts or primes. Oh, beautiful. Well placed singularity, Liara. I will always appreciate that. There we go. And still got one more destroyer, it looks like. Come on. We go. Get a sabotage on you. There we are. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. So again, there's a bit of an acknowledgement of some of the stuff that's going to be coming with the Geth and the Quarians, and it's just smart gameplay, narrative. It really is. So I love this side quest so much. I think that it's absolutely brilliant. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. If in the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. So, that there is what we will be giving to Tali. Just another quick little scoot around here to see what all there is, if there's anything else. I always like to make sure. As annoying as it is that all of the various bases and mines and stuff like that you go into in this first game are identical in terms of the basic structure, it actually is really helpful when it comes to figuring out where stuff could possibly be. I do appreciate that. And really, it's much more of a reflection of just how small a company BioWare was at the time that they made this game. But let's get our butts back up to the Normandy. And I am going to very quickly talk to both. I'm going to talk to all three of them, Garrus, Rex, and Tali. They'll be relatively quick conversations. It won't be anything too crazy. But that is how we will finish off this episode now that we have all of these loyalty quests taken care of. And like I said, the way that they designed Tali's is much more akin to what they eventually created the loyalty quests to be, insofar as the length of them. Very rarely are you going to multiple planets or anything like that the way you are with Tali's, but size of the side quest, definitely Tali's is more of the model. Garrus and Rex's are so quick, they almost don't feel like anything.
I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
For your pilgrimage.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Then you'll leave us.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
Yeah, I understand. It is encrypted, though.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
All right. I'm cool with that.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
That is more than enough, Tali.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yep, there we are. So, we know Tali is on our side through and through. Let's talk to Garrus. It's been a little bit since we took care of Dr. Salion, but let's see how he's doing.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's the matter?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
You think he'll get away?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Are you worried?
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
What are you saying?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Last resort.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
Exactly.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
Use your head, Garrus.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yep.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that is a very clear parallel to everything with Dr. Salion. I might have taken too long to actually have him say anything else on Dr. Salion, so I apologize for that. Let me just verify.
Commander.
Nope, nothing else to say. And that also might just be what he says no matter what. But the parallelism to Dr. Salion is very significant there. And basically it's like you have to... If you are trying to be on the side of the law, follow the law. Do not kill indiscriminately. That's a problem. Can't have that going on. And certainly that would seem to be what the stereotype of Spectres is. We don't want to be that stereotype. So we are we're doing good. Maybe in my next playthrough, when I do a playthrough with the re-release, I will consider. I'll probably do a renegade run for that one, just because that's how I usually play. But we'll see.
Shepard.
Personal inquiry.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
That's your reason?
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause.
Huh.
I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Sometimes.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
That is a problem. But I don't think we can get anything else about his family, but let's see.
You must have family other than your father.
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
Okay.
So long, Rex.
I apologize for skipping the question, but we knew what Shepard's question was, so I just kind of wanted to get to it. But I definitely, like I said in a previous episode, I've been getting a little click happy with my buttons. I haven't even played anything that's button mashy, so not sure what's going on there. But that is it for this episode, guys, and next time we are actually going to go on with the main story. We are going to go to Vermeer and really kick things into high gear with the story. Once we go to Vermeer, we're really kind of on to use a weird car analogy, we are in the HOV lane at that point, or the express lane. We are on the way. But until then, everybody, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links below in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so that you can join the conversation. And if you're so inclined, follow the link to my Patreon so that you can become a game scholar by supporting me monetarily. But until next time, everybody, this is your game professor signing off. I will see you then.